Pebuu Africa is a digital technology company that is committed to driving financial inclusion across Africa by enabling access to last-mile banking and merchant services. We do this by partnering with different financial institutions across Africa.
At Pebuu, financial resilience means empowering individuals, empowering SMEs, and empowering last-mile communities, not only to withstand shocks, which are economical, social, and environmental, but to also adapt and thrive beyond them. We see resilience as access, enabling communities to rely on our supervisors in the field, that they can be able to help them know what is happening on ground and to access consistent financial services to even in the hard-to-reach areas. Knowledge. When it comes to knowledge, equipping people with financial literacy tool is a must. We are using our Nachi book, which is a financial literacy comic book that is helping us to educate the people in the communities, these agents on ground, to know what is happening in the financial sector and also to understand what financial management is all about, to understand how they can run their businesses, how they can access money. So all that is something that is very important to us as a company.
As Pebuu, we believe that access to financial services is not a privilege, but rather a necessity. Imagine a village that is 30 kilometers away from the branch, and the people in this village need to access financial services such as deposits, withdrawals, bill payments. You can name it, any other financial needs that the people may have. Different financial institutions have come into the space to resolve this challenge by developing products around branchless banking. Products such as internet banking, mobile banking, and agent banking have come into the space to support financial inclusion.
To me, I would think it is basically about access to financial services, but the financial services have to be also cheap, affordable, and secure. It could be banking services, it could be insurance services, it could be savings, it could be insurance. What is very important is that now you want those services to be easily accepted or accessed by everyone in the different channels. And of course, with the digital transformation happening all over, it can happen anywhere. You could access services on phone. You see what mobile money has actually done. All this is to bring services closer to everyone, and you're looking at whichever category, you have a solution for them. But you also put in products that help those customers.
As Britam, we are investing heavily in technology. Now we are into AI. We have 15 million people that use smartphones, and that is a population we need to tap. Me possessing a smartphone, it means I can now access insurance without a physical person, and that is where Britam is going. At the moment, we have portals where you can buy travel insurance, you can buy motor, you can buy fire from your comfort zone, from the point of initiating to the point of payment without a physical person. So that is where we see Africa going.
As Pebuu, we've come into this space to support the different financial institutions to manage their networks and also optimize the efficiency of these networks. For our operations, we use quite a number of technology tools to be able to manage these networks and also run our operations. We currently use different technology platforms such as Field Packer and Dua to collect information which we relay to the bank to be able to inform their decision-making process. The data that we collect is used by the different banks to come up with the decisions that will improving the service to the agents, but overall also improve the channel. We have observed that ever since we came into this market space, there has been an improvement in the resolution of agent challenges. So that means that at any one point, an agent will have a concern. This is relayed through the system that is being used by Pebuu. The bank has real-time visibility on the issues these agents are actually facing. We've noticed an improvement in the resolution, and that means that at any one point, an agent is able to offer services to the different populations in their communities. And this contributes to financial inclusion in the long term. The supervision platform that we avail to the different financial institutions, we use it for geo-mapping and agent tracing. That means that agents that would be in places that you'd consider hard to reach, places like Karamoja, we have agents operating on the islands. With the Pebuu system, we are able to trace these agents.
So where financial inclusion comes in is that can your products support your customers during these hard times? So as Centenary Bank, of course, you can't do it alone, and definitely you may need to have partners that can actually support you in that journey to support the customer, such that the customer can weather the storms. So it's all about the products and being able to, again, support your customer to weather that storm.
One, we need to break down the language of insurance to the local person, to that Mama Mboga or the lower person down there, the border person I was talking about. Because when we come with our terminologies, they do not understand. But now when we have insurance changed, or the language changed to what they understand, we have seen as Britam that works better, because now we come to relate with the underserved people. Number two, being able to train more of the masses. Like I said, 0.8% is a very small number. But now when we train in partnership with the IRA, which is the Insurance Regulatory Authority, we will be able to have this grow. Have also more interested in insurance. Not everyone knows about insurance in Uganda and in Africa. So when we have more land, we'll be able to sustain, we'll be able to grow the insurance market.
At Pebuu, we are using technology to bridge and connect financial systems to people and businesses that have traditionally been excluded, ensuring that nobody is left behind. That is why we recognize that women and vulnerable groups face unique barriers in accessing finance, and we have made it our choice to make them included as a core priority in our operations. What we are doing on ground mainly is we are using our supervisors to ensure that services are brought closer to communities, reducing travel costs, time, and also enabling the women and the vulnerable groups to access these financial services. We are also tailoring our products. For example, like I said, the Nachi book, which is a financial literacy book, to educate the women, to educate the vulnerable groups to understand the financial terms, to understand how to access money, to understand how to build their businesses, to understand how they can start their businesses, and who to approach in the financial sector to get those opportunities. So for us, it is important that women and vulnerable groups are included in the financial sector, and they are enabled and empowered to access these services. Also, we are supporting the small businesses and informal enterprises, which are mainly led by women and vulnerable groups. These normally operate in the informal sector, but we are bringing them closer, and we are tracking what they are doing in the formal sector so that they are enabled and they are empowered to work within the economic system, and that alone helps them to build resilience whenever calamities come their way. Also, the mere fact that we are working within the communities, we have been able to collect data from the different communities that we work in, and this data has helped the financial sector, the banks, the fintechs, to be informed of what is happening on ground, especially among these groups, so that they can create products that benefit these groups and also can help these groups to be empowered within the ecosystem of the financial sector. Collaboration is at the heart of building financial resilience across Uganda and Africa. For us at Pebuu, partnerships create synergy where no single player can succeed alone. For example, banks bring trust, they bring capital, and regulatory structures. When you come to the financial technology companies, those drive innovation, they drive speed, and the ability to reach last mile customers through technology. Insurers provide protection against shocks, whether it's health, whether it's agriculture, or climate related, that often wipe out the progress of vulnerable households and SMEs. By working together and coming together as stakeholders in this ecosystem, we are creating an integrated ecosystem where communities don't just gain access to financial services, but also build the resilience to withstand and recover from economic, social, and environmental shocks. We believe that the future lies in co-creation, using our supervisors on ground, the bank agents, and then the merchant management expertise to connect these sectors to expand distribution channels and ensure that no community, no matter how remote, is excluded from the financial system. Ultimately, resilience can be shaped not by competition, but collaboration, because collaboration is necessary in every community. If there is no collaboration, then the system is really broken. So by coming together in a 360-degree angle, we are able to create resistance when calamities come our way in the financial sector.
I believe that all stakeholders, we should again continue interacting, and our interactions should again continue focusing again on the customer as it has been before, because you realize that the banking of these days might not be the traditional banking that we had.
Insurance is partnering with the financial sector majorly now because of one, accessibility. They are increasing efficiency and also being able to embed these products and make them micro for the underserved people, because insurance is deemed expensive. But now, us partnering with the financial sector, we are making this affordable to the masses.
Technology has really been vital in the running of Pebuu operations and has contributed to financial inclusion by ensuring that at any one point that the agent's operations are seamless and we see efficiency in the different banking, different agent banking channels.
With the investment in technology, now we are able to work with telecoms, fintechs, and insurtechs to be able to have products out there. So soon you'll be seeing quite a number of products that Britam is working with other partners to be able to transform and also give these insurance products to our people.
We're still doing a lot, and of course most of these are already started. It's not exactly the next 5 years. These are initiatives we have already started. We shall continue recruiting agents such that again we grow the network. Currently we have about 7,400 active agents. We shall continue connecting our customers onto mobile banking again to be able to give them that access. We have decided again to develop more products such that the customer has a variety. So it's not the traditional cash in, cash out. We have payments, We have loan origination, a customer can start the process through the agent. We have account origination, again, can support, such that there is a lot that a customer can get access to, but also a lot from which the agent again can earn from. With the new technological trends, we are also jumping on the wagon. We don't want to miss the opportunities.